Hey everybody, this is Richard Howard from Concord, California. This is the fourth video in a series that I've been doing talking about some of the fundamental principles, laying the foundation for beginning your online marketing business, especially if you're working with a company like Global Resorts Network. Again, obviously I'm with Global Resorts. Terrific company, terrific product. There's my sales pitch. And a wonderful pay plan. But these principles apply to any business. So I hope you find this information helpful. We've looked in the first three videos at income models, leveraging, and the fact that we don't sell, we provide information. And in this fourth video, we want to talk about something that can be very intimidating, very daunting for people as they really begin to get their business off the ground. Once you've laid the foundation and got your website up and running, your autoresponders, done all the things that we talk about in getting your business going, you will eventually have to speak on the telephone to people, right? That is a daunting prospect for some people, but it's something that can, that's a fear that can be overcome, especially if you practice it, if you just continue to push yourself through even in the tough times. Don't look at a few failures on the telephone as a reason not to do this business. You will gain experience. Now, one thing that's really important about talking on the telephone is what we're going to talk about today. And I want to talk about posturing. And so the first thing that you might ask is, what is posturing? Now, the word posturing probably conjures up a couple of negative images in your mind. What do you mean posturing? I'm going to pose, I'm going to do, what does that exactly mean? Well, I want to define it first by saying what it is not. Posturing is not lying, and it is not being fake. It's neither of those things. It's not lying. We don't want to be dishonest with anybody about our business. The moment you kind of try to take a circuitous route around and try to say something, well, that's not exactly true, but it's not exactly a lie either. Such problems develop later on down the line. So posturing is not being dishonest about your business. People like to do business with people who are honest, straightforward. They like those kind of people. And so you don't want to ever be dishonest or be fake about your business. Well, if posturing is not that, then what is posturing? And posturing is a positive attitude based on the fact that you have more knowledge than your prospect. You know more about your business and your product than your prospect does, even if you've only been in the business one day. That's usually just pretty much a straightforward fact. Of course, you could come across an exception, that one guy that's done a lot of research and knows something about your business. That's okay. But generally speaking, you are going to come across people, as long as you've done your homework, as long as you've done your due diligence, as you've gone through the process of getting your website up, when you've got your membership with GRN, when you've done all the groundwork, you know a lot more about your business than you think you do. You just have been doing things. You haven't looked at it as an educational process. But that is precisely what all that foundational work was. It was an educational process that now prepares you to speak to people on the telephone about your business. So what that allows you to do is to assume control of the conversation. Posturing means this positive attitude that you want to take control of any phone conversation that you have. You are literally interviewing people to join your team. I cannot tell you how important this is. If you're on the telephone begging people, which we talked about in the last video, if you're trying to beg people to join your business, it's not a good thing. Those people, even if you do finally convince them to join your team, will probably not be producers for you. You want to interview people to be on your team. I just heard my dog. I don't know which one it was. We've got two dogs. One of them just came through the doggy door. This has happened in 2 or 3 videos. Ignore the dog in the background. We have a Jack Russell Terrier and we have a Black Lab. Those are our 2 dogs, part of our family. And they're constantly going through that doggy door that we put in for them. So ignore them. So assume control of your phone conversations. Interview people who are thinking about joining your business. You want people who are ready to hit the ground running. Okay, enough about posturing. As always, you can reach me at 925-285-3972. It's my personal phone number. I'll be happy to answer any questions you have about our business. And again, you can always go to my website, globalwealthfromhome.com. Hey, thanks very much for listening. Hope you have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.